Welcome back to the Thorpe Park 1999 project. In this episode, we're continuing work on depth charge. I began today's build at the bottom of the slide, where riders would get off the boats. This section includes the exit pathway and the water pool underneath the splashdown. It's one of those small but important areas that adds realism. Next, I moved onto the queue line. To start, I laid out the flooring that winds all the way up the structure. I also put in the floor for the station platform itself. Once these were in place, I could begin building the fencing around the queue. This took some time, because every post needed to line up with the angled path, but it was worth the effort to get that final look. There were actually several different fence pieces that I needed to make. The sloped pieces for the uphill sections, flat pieces for inside and the outside areas of the queue, and then two separate stair sections to make sure guests could climb between different levels, at the top and bottom. And of course, I also added the fencing around the station itself. If you're enjoying the project and want to dive deeper behind the scenes, consider joining the community on Patreon. You'll get access to exclusive content, early builds of the game, and some great rewards along the way. Massive thanks to all the current supporters. Every bit of support helps keep the project moving. Now back to it. With the queue fencing in place, I moved on to adding the roof beams that support the station canopy. These give the whole top section a more complete look, and they also frame the spot where the famous submarine prop sits. I'll be working on that in an upcoming episode, and it's definitely going to be a tricky build for me. To finish things off, I added a few more structural details, like support beams underneath the queue walkways, a water catcher beneath the station area, and the safety netting around the platform. They're small details, but they add up to make the model feel much more complete. That's where I'll wrap up for this episode. Here are some in-game screenshots so you can see how depth charge is looking so far in the wider Fantasy Reef area. Next time, I'll be adding the boat return conveyor, a few smaller details around the structure, and finally start work on the submarine prop itself, which I think will be one of the trickiest but most fun parts of the build, because it will add a lot of character while it's on top of the ride. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.